So these are all broken on this mongoose. This poor thing. I've seen what it was supposed to look like. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this on it. I mean, you probably could ride it like this. You wouldn't be able to go through all the gears probably. So what we're going to do is I'm going to try and carefully, I'm going to try and uncrimp these. And so I don't have to sacrifice any of the cable. I don't know, somebody did some weird stuff with this bike. So a bunch of it was already off. So we just got to get these off, pull the cables through, and then we put that on there. It's going to be kind of a journey. Alright, so if you squeeze these just right, you can get them off of the cables. You undo that one there to get that off. You undo that one there. So now we can start the process of getting this thing undone. Now, if we were just going to replace this, we wouldn't need to change anything else. But we're pretty much going to replace everything, I think, because the bike ones, the brake ones, it should be a little easier. Otherwise, I think these are combinational. So on the Shimano's here, you have to replace the entire thing as an assembly. These are a little bit of a journey to get into. You need a 10mm down here. Undo that. It's going to be Loctite on it. Pull it up. So anyway, I probably should have made a video on that. But these are a little nicer. A little bit nicer. But yeah, I mean, if we were just replacing the grip shifts, this would be a lot simpler. So we got to do both. Luckily with these, if you look in here, you just have to undo your cable in here. You just get the slack out of it. You don't need to actually like pull it. So a little bit different. It's a 4mm. Just loosen these first. And we got that one's got to come out. It's a different size. These actually aren't bad, but I can't reuse them. So you want to line these up like that, run them in as far as they'll go, and then line them up. And once you get some slack, you can pull this thing and you'll be able to back it out that way, but you gotta have to probably undo everything on these other parts of the bike. These here, you can take them and go like this, squeeze it, pull that out of there. That's going to give you some slack. On the disc, this one's already frayed. You'll have to loosen that, and just be careful. See, now I can actually get that thing to come out. So see, we got slack. We just gotta fish this out of here. So basically, just take like a screwdriver or something and push it to the bottom. I can't do it while I'm filming. It's not very easily. Push like the Allen key through it and get it rotated. Another trick you can do if you can't get it off of there is you unscrew this, get it lined back up, pull it off. Now you can just shove this thing way the hell right out through here, down the bottom, This is designed to come out that way. Not all of them are the same. Boom. This one's kind of bad, I think. But anyway, we'll put that back in here and save this for parts. These tend to get stripped out too. So you try and back them out to put tension and they don't work. So this one here, we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to go ahead and run it all the way out. Let's see here, we're getting close. You see how it's like not wanting to turn. All right. We're gonna have to tug on it. Like that, and pull that thing back. There you go. So then, out through the back. Just wiggle this thing until it comes out. Where'd it go? There we go. You see I got it backed around all crazy now. That'll happen. It can be a pain. So sometimes you're just gonna have to do that. Pull it back, push it through. All right, we got that one. Now we're basically ready to pull our cables out of here. We're going to have to take these apart. There might be a screw here. Yeah, right there. It's going to be kind of hard to get that one. It's rusty. All right, it's pretty bright out here, so it's hard to see. So we just do that. Get these off of here. We're good on that. So just take them off. We gotta get the rest of this apart because we gotta get all that out of there. It's a shame they can't just make these out of metal. That would solve that problem. So if you want to get this out a little easier, remove the set screw, the grub screw, whatever you call it, all the way. Pull that piece out. And then now you should be able to get this out a lot easier. Alright, we've pulled our whole cable out. And we're going to remove it from that part. So the other one's different, and you got to pull this out completely. Where are they hiding it on this one? Interesting. I haven't done one of these, so we'll have to undo that and that. And pull this damn thing apart. Boom. It's right there. Pull our cable out. Now we're good. Alright, so now that we've got that, we're going to have to get our cables in here. Basically 3-speed on this side. So this is our shorter cable. These are kind of hard to undo if they've never been undone. They put Loctite on them. So I would recommend using a socket or a quality wrench. this one's really good. Jesus. They went the extra mile. I just did the other one earlier. These came from the thrift store. So there's a good chance there's still a cable in there. See the Loctite. You pull it out like that. There's a good chance to put some petrolanum or something in there to help lube this up. This one's got a little bit of a... I thought maybe it was rust. It's the orange. So what we got to do now is got to bring our cable through here real careful, because I don't want to be clipping the end. Bring it through. And then we're going to put some stuff on that. I'll be right back. Alright. Let's see if I can show you. There's a little pin here, and there's a pin down in there. You need to line them both up. And also you need to pull this. Be careful of this little ring. Let's see. Okay. Come on. Okay, so now if you move this, that should... This one seems a little strange. I might have to see if there's a problem with it. It's indexed like maybe wrong or something. So let's go ahead and move that over to the 3. And then put it back in there. That's not right. The heck? Where is it? Okay, so let's see here. So you're gonna have to monkey with this to make sure you get it right. There we go. Alright, so that's still not quite right. Let's try it all the way at 1. Okay. I'm probably gonna have trouble with both of these. We need to walk this back. And it doesn't really want to go. Alright, I'm gonna have to fiddle with this for a while. Alright, so there's a problem with this one here, where it doesn't want to click all 3. So number 2. We're on to number 3, but it's not quite moving all the way over. Okay, and then we go back 1 to 2. We go to 1. So it's not quite, something's hanging up in here. So, although I was making this video on how to change the shifters, and now I have to fix the problem here on this. So, there's some issues in here. This is probably why somebody cut this off and donated it to the Goodwill for $7. So, anyway, this will get you started if you're trying to figure out how to remove the grip shifts. And most of you are probably just going to replace it with a brand new one. You won't even have to do half of this stuff because it'll already have a cable. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys.